Alright, so I'm just going to do a little episode and then I'll combine it with a bigger one. But yeah, I think we just watched the events and didn't actually do anything else. Flash Star's Garden Camp entrance. Flickerneedle is immediately lying and proving my point about them not being a great deputy. Winetooth being an elder. Goodness, I do wish that someone would maybe become a medicine cat, because otherwise we're just gonna be in trouble. Lily J is feeling content. Okay, well, one good thing that Flickerneedle can apparently do is keep Rotwhisker in line. Maybe we can do something. Pansy Shadow is wondering how Storktuff is doing. I mean, you could go check. Okay, Almond Pelt. I'm glad you're confident. Puddleheart apparently wants more kids. I mean, it's up to you, but like, you have a child and an apprentice. Moonshine meanwhile thinks he's going crazy. Storktuff wants to spend time alone today, which is probably why Pansy Shadow was wondering about her. Dewey Pie is feeling content. Glad to hear that. Tuftlaw is thinking about too many pets dying young, and Thrushkid is scared after having a nightmare. What are the Starcon guys thinking? You already have given a life to many leaders, so I don't know what you're talking about. You want to talk to Almond Pelt. Okay, I'm not sure why, but you guys should go on a border patrol, because those are usually the ones where things can go really wrong. And I once again forgot to put this poor little kitty in as alright, we're taking you, and of course he's gonna be forced to go on this as well. And let's see, everyone. It's almost the new cold season, so that's not good. Definitely not. Now it's Leaf Bear. Thrushpaw is now being apprenticed to Flickerneedle. Thrushpaw is what kind of prank is that, though? Seriously. Yeah, some of the mallow went bad. That's not good. Lily J's talking to Puddleheart. I'm not gonna read all of these out loud. Aw, but Flickerneedle being admired by Thrushkid is really sweet, with them later becoming her mentor. That not so much a good sign. That's nice. We haven't had multiple apprentices before. And they seem to be becoming quick for him, so that's good. I mean, they're basically siblings. Flickerneedle, I really hope that Blushstar doesn't suddenly mysteriously die with the way you're talking. Now she's feeling content, so maybe that's just explaining that she does see Dewey Paw as her son or something. Stroke theft. And she's vengeful, so you bet this is not gonna end well for whoever did that. Deftclaw is having a hard day. That's not good. How are Thrushpaw's relationships? Seems like they're pretty good. Juliepaw, at the very least, doesn't have any negative relationships. Alright, so Juliepaw, Moonstem, and Lily G, and also maybe Blotchstar want to go on a hunting patrol. And how about, I guess, you as well, hunting patrol. You should obviously go with your mentor, and I'm just gonna have the two of you have a simple training session. Do you see a porcupine? So everyone else is going to go gather herbs, and I think that Rotwhisker is gonna be stubborn and go out patrolling on his own. No? Oh, I haven't edited him yet, that's why. Wow, he actually did it. Can't believe that. Alright, Thrushpaw, good. That's not good. But that's good. Alright, that's nice. That's maybe not nice. Guess that's not good. I didn't realize Almond and Pansy Shadow were in close. That's once again nice. That's less nice. I wonder what Whisker. Aw. I'm glad that Deweypaw is feeling better after his whole situation with the tyrannical leader, though. He's gonna be a warrior next month. So cute. So Storktuff needs to go gather herbs. And Battleheart wants to go on some sort of patrol. Oh, Stonefoot. Sure, Deweypaw can also come along. That's not good. I guess let's see what kind of relationship Almond Belt actually has with I totally didn't actually do it with Pansy Shadow. Not even a super big one. So I don't know what that's all about. Oh, do we blink? There we go. Honoring his mindfulness. That was nice. Flickerneedle, dang it. Remember what happened last time? Someone still got injured by a fox. Don't die, Flickerneedle. Tuft Claw. Dang it. That. Oh, wait. Just wandered onto it. I'm sorry, but that just sounds like Flickerneedle actually did what I told him not to do. Or if not Flickerneedle, then, you know, one of the other cats that seem like they could do something like that, like Rotwhisker. Seriously, she was just found dead. That doesn't sound like there's something specific. No, you do not need to go there. A fight is going to happen. Pansy Shadow was really, really close to Tuft Claw and Tuft Star as well. Almond Pelt has recovered. Good. It seems like it's an important part of her, considering it's part of her name. Seriously, please, come on, we'll be fine. Maybe not the clan, but we will be fine, Chili. Oh. No, you're gonna fall, you're going to fall. Oh, goodness. I'm happy for, Dewey Blink, but Tuft Claw, on the other hand... Okay, so now Blushster is suddenly regretting her choice. What do you think would happen? But on Flickerneedle apparently it immediately does something good. But you know, another person who tends to do that is Rotwhisker. So that once again reminds me that I don't know how much I trust that guy. An ugly rumor about Puddleheart. That, in this specific scenario, could be that. Tuft Claw charms Storktuft. Right before dying, apparently. Okay. Moonstem caught Lily J in a lie. That's also not very good considering the context, but... Puddleheart and Flickerneedle have a positive effect. Moonstem also apparently learned from Lily J to lie. And Rotwhisker is joking about a neighboring clan with suspicious cat numbers 2. Alright, I'm glad that Storktuft is at least making some closer relationships. Almond Pelt is teaching Thrushpaw, that's nice. And now they're getting along even more. Dewey Blink is getting along with Storktuft. And poor Pansy Shadow has lost yet another person that she was really close to. And yeah, we know all of that already. Let's look in StarClan first, and then we'll see what's happening with the others. Leaf Pelt, you need to stop thinking like that. It feels like you want Plushstar to die, and I don't know how I feel about that, because she's done no wrong. It's like, seriously. I don't think she's done anything that could even classify as like unintentionally hurting someone in the series so far. Aw, Sootfoot is comforting, I guess, Tuft Claw. That's nice. has been sleeping. So that could throw a slight wrench into the idea of Blotchstar is sharpening her claws. I think she definitely wants to avenge Tuftstar. Flickerneedle is also doing that, so clearly they see this as a murder. How are they injured? A mangled tail. Right. That was by a fox, though. So some people would definitely say that the fox must have got Tuftstar, but I don't know. That seemed like a convenient excuse. You're still running low on Mousebile. That's something. He's feeling curious about other clans, so maybe he thinks another clan did it? But Rotwhisker is unusually tame. Which, I mean, could point in one of two directions. Pansy Shadow has to go to the Dawn Patrol, even though she literally can't because she's so grief-stricken she's refusing to eat, so that's not good. Almond Pelt isn't feeling very happy because maybe she kind of also suspects that it might have something to do with, what was the clan called? Flutter Clan or something? I think it was Starling Clan. Puddleheart, meanwhile, just wants a rabbit. Some people just have really simple wishes. Moonstem doesn't seem concerned at all. Storkstaff is feeling sassy. Dewey Blink is also taking this to think about how lucky he is to be fighting for his life in the wild. Quite a pretty cat, though. Thrushpaw is feeling excited. Someone just died Thrushpaw. These cats are funny sometimes. So, definitely pretty close to her parents. Very close to Dewey Blink for how long they've known each other. They're definitely very much, I would say, siblings because I think they probably both spent about the same amount of time with Puddleheart, or used to at least, so I imagine they would definitely see each other as siblings. Thrushpaw is vengeful, so maybe she's feeling excited and that she wants to, get to the bottom of the murder. Dewey Blink? Did she have a relationship with Tuftclaw, by the way? Yes, and it was a positive one. You didn't, though. Still dislike Lily G. Don't seem super close to a lot of people. Fairly close to Storktup, though. Storktuft is really close to Linetooth, which I'm glad for because she really needs to have some close relationships. Also, fairly close to Pansy Shadow and now Dewey Blake. Yeah, but really we need to think about what relationships people had. Alright, so Puddleheart kind of worries me because her dislike for Tuftclaw is definitely her strongest feeling. And she doesn't have any platonic like towards her at the moment. She seemed to have kind of mellowed out, so I was dismissing her as a potential murderer, but I don't know. Seeing this, I'm kind of suspicious. Also, she's starting to really fall out with Rotwhisker. Almond Pelt, how did you feel? Not in any way, okay. I mean, I doubt you did it. I don't really think you have it in you. Fancy Shadow is devastated. It obviously wasn't her. Also, look at her though. I'm so proud of her for her relationships. Even if we hide these, look, she still has just on this page 3 green ones, and 2 of them even have multiple green things. Rotwhisker, meanwhile, feels a lot better about Puddleheart. How does he feel about Toughclaw? Not good in the slightest. Rotwhisker? That's suspicious. But you do love your daughter quite a bit. Not that that has anything at all to do with what we're trying to investigate. Look at Vinetooth. Oh my goodness. What a good old man. Flickerneedle. That worries me a little bit, but overall you seem fine. But what about... You do seem like you were pretty close to Toughclaw, but you also had some really, like, convoluted thoughts about her. So, not convoluted, what's the word? Conflicting. Did anyone other than the people that literally can't go? Right, the people that are sharpening their claws and seem like... Okay, she wants a rabbit, so we'll send her on a hunting patrol. And a lot of people will send on a border patrol to go look for, Rotwhisker can come as well. They can go hunting together to try and kind of restore their relationship a little bit. And she'll come along to kind of try and... Well, actually, no. If I let her come along, I think we're just going to run into other issues. So let's just... Oh, no. Not mean to do that. And I do think that right now everyone should be going herb gathering just in case. Because we do seriously need to try and help Flickerneedle. What does Rosemary do? I don't actually know. This is so dramatic. Like, oh my goodness, it's dramatic. The medicine den nests have been refreshed with new moss, so that's gonna be good for Flickerneedle. Except being kind of lazy, so that's not good. Once again, Simon suffering. Oh, Leaf Pelt can feel some cat forgetting him. That's not good. You want to visit Dewey Blink in a dream? That's interesting. Excuse me, Softclaw? You know what Vinetooth's secret is, and it's so important that you really want to tell someone. Lush starts decorating her nest. Alright, Luigi is now sharpening his claws, which I'm pretty sure this has to be that, you know, this was a murder, because otherwise why would they be so agitated? We'll send you on the border patrol. You want to visit the medicine cat? Fancy Shadow. That's so sweet though, and I mean, look at the state she's in. You're actually gonna, like, be more down on her even though she's done something good? So, Almond Pelt is definitely also very worried. Puddle Heart is also very worried. Not Moonstem though. They're feeling excited, but I think this is more like they want some action. Dewey Blink just straight up doesn't care. I don't think he knew who Tuft Claw even was, honestly. And Thrushpaw is grooming herself. You don't want to, like, not look good when you go and kill your enemies, right? Well, there was a large dog, so that's another potential culprit. Sure, let's send the remaining people on a patrol. I'm trying to look through relations to kind of figure out what could be going on there. It's honestly hard to tell though. I mostly just want to look at, well, I'm kind of curious about Puddleheart and Rotwhisker's relationship. He seems to just love her more now after that little patrol they had. How does she feel about him though? That's the question. I wouldn't say it's changed at all, really. She seems to have quite a few people that she either dislikes or is jealous of, but it's not like a super strong thing. Dewey Blink, who's careful, also dislikes Lily Jade. Seems like all the new generation does, and then has a bunch of like decent good relationships. As does Thrushpaw, except for this, which I think has diminished a little bit. We're gonna do another moon. And I think we can. Alright, that's good. That's not good. Moonstem is so clumsy. That's good. Dang it, Rotwhisker. Strucktuft is getting sick. That's also not good. Huh? Alucard is actually being nice to Blotchstar. Rotwhisker is continuing to be kind of mean to his daughter. This is the first I've heard of Storktaft having any feelings for Dewey Blink, and it's immediately coming up in a negative sense. Okay then. I mean, if it was feelings about Dewey Blink, then that would be different, but those two are having a nice moment. Maybe they could actually get together, who knows? Dewey Blink is hearing rumors about Blotchstar. Who's spreading rumors? Who's being a troublemaker? Poor Flickerneedle. You just relax. You're actually doing your job. Good job. Now you can finally go back to mentoring Thrushpaw as well. You're looking for herbs still. Poor old man never getting to rest. Willie G's feeling down for some reason. Rotwhisker is wondering how Blotchstar is doing. That could once again be taken one of two ways. You're just looking around. You're reinforcing the nursery. So are you. You're excited. Huh? Storktaft does seem like a very sweet cat. Dewey Blink is rethinking his life choices. What did you do, Dewey Blink? And you want to be hunting. Alright. Well, that's not good. Alright, so this is Thrushpaw's relationships. She's, I think, closer to Flickerneedle than Moonstem was. Dewey Blink we'll see in a second. Storktaft. Doesn't seem to have any romantic relationship, so maybe it was weirdly worded, or maybe she's like, wait a minute, that's my brother? I don't know. Let's see, so more comfortable, but definitely think their relationship is progressing positively faster. Dewey Blink does like Moonstem. Apparently quite a bit. How does Moonstem feel about Dewey Blink? I doubt. Wait, he actually does feel romantically about him, huh? So this is editing Flora here, and I do want to say something because I kind of didn't realize at the time how old Moonstem was, and specifically how much more mature and experienced. Yes, I know he's childish, but how much more mature and experienced he is than Dewey Blink. And yeah, Dewey Blink is like barely past childhood. Well, maybe a little more than barely, but he's still, there's like a pretty I feel like there would be a big enough difference in their maturity levels, that especially combined with the fact that Dewey Blink joined as an apprentice and had a loud enough backstory that you know, I feel like Moonstem would definitely at that point perceive him as a child. I think that their relationship would just be creepy. Not because of the age gap necessarily. If you look at our power couple, we've got 98 moons, and then how old is Puddleheart? See, like, that is a huge difference, but because they both were adults when they met, I don't really care. Yeah, so I've decided to, I think I've already saved it. Let's see, do we blink? Yep. I removed the romantic relationship, and how we're going to perceive this is that Dewey Blink actually met Nice Tom outside of the clan that he has feelings for, and he's asking Moonstem for advice because Moonstem happens to be the youngest Tom in the clan that he could possibly talk to. Because Dewey Blink still deserves to have himself a nice cute guy, just maybe a slightly younger one, about the same age as him. So we are going to actually add him in the new episode. Vinetooth and the other sneaky cat, Almond, whatever, are lately definitely putting their skills to use. That's good. Moonstem is basking in the sun with Thrushpaw. Puddleheart is talking to Storktuft. I'm not gonna read everything, but Rotwhisker is once again just being kind of a not great dad. See what I mean, Almond Pelt. So Dewey Blink actually was given a dream then. That's interesting. So in Starkland we've got Wavepelt being proud of Pansy Shadow for how compassionate she is, I assume, and giving that rogue food. Soapfoot wants to talk to her friends again, understandable, and Tuftclaw is glad for how long she's lived. Let me actually see how long she's lived really quick. 162 divided, no, that's wrong, that was wrong symbol. Divided by 12. I think that's right. 13 and a half. That is really good for a stray cat, like really good. Yeah, she's less stray and more feral, but you get the point. Blushstar's trying to set a good example for the deputy. Flickerneedle wants to go on patrol. They have been stuck. I don't know why I keep saying she. Like, in no way does that even relate to anything. But Flickerneedle is, yeah, they want to go on patrol, probably because they've been stuck in camp for so long. Vinetooth is interpreting a prophecy. That's interesting. Lily G needs some time alone, probably because all of his relationships kind of suck. Now look at this. Look at this. Other than like Puddleheart and Rotwhisker and Vinetooth and Blushstar, everyone dislikes him to a degree. Rotwhisker thinks he can take a badger solo. Sure you could. He probably could. Pansy Shadow is falling in the creek. Almond Pelt is having a good day. Puddleheart is, I think she, how does she feel about Blushstar? She actually likes and respects her quite a bit, so I think she's hoping, instead of, going the murder route, to just naturally become a good deputy by being very, actively good at it. Aw, Strucktuft, you're seriously still so nice. Aw, Thrushpaw's bonding with her mentor, that's adorable. What a good girl. You should go to one last little training session with your mentor. Aw. See, that's great. There's good things happening. Strucktuft, yeah, that's good. And I guess they'll go hunting? Or maybe they should patrol the border some more. And I think we could potentially even have one more moon. So Blotchstar is expecting kids. From whom are you expecting kids, Blotchstar? I mean, I kind of figured that, you know, because she was decorating her nest and that seemed so out of character that she might have been wanting kids. Thrushpaw is now a cute little warrior, and she actually does have spots, so the name is fitting. Moonstem's getting sick, but Strucktuft has recovered. The garlic has gone bad, that's not good. But that's it for main news. Lily G is telling Pansy Shadow a secret. Blotchstar is sharing tongues with Lily G. Flickerneedle and Blotchstar are having an argument. Winetooth and Pansy Shadow are getting along. Winetooth and Moonstem are getting along. Who was being rude to him, though? Strucktuft is being considered as usual. Blotchstar is lying. What about the parent of the children, maybe? I mean, I feel like that's none of Pansy Shadow's business, though, so maybe... what else would she be lying about, though? That's the question. I mean, the only thing I could think of where Pansy Shadow would have a reason to be upset is if Blotchstar was saying Pansy Shadow was the parent of the children, and Pansy Shadow's like, the frick, no, I'm not? But that seems like such a risky move that why would Blotchstar do that? Rutwhisker and Almondpelt seems to get along. Strucktuft is chatting with Dewey Blink while on guard duty. Almondpelt and Thrushpaw are getting along. Thrushpaw is sparring with Pansy Shadow, and Dewey Blink asks Puddleheart how she's doing. Because, you know, that's technically kinda his mom. What are the Stuckland people thinking? About their life, apparently. And also nothing else important. Oh, she's beautiful! And she really does have spots. Aww. That sounds great. Yeah, I'm not sure either, but you know, it's not necessarily that you can't do it. It's more that I'm worried you don't have the, like, dedication to it. But I mean, if you're unsure about it, then maybe you want to do it, in which case I think you could do it. Winetooth still does not want to be a medicine cat. Honey, I swear to you, if I had someone I knew could be a medicine cat, I would free you from this. Rotwhisker is helping gather herbs. See what I mean? Like, he flip-flops between doing things that people don't like to then immediately making up for it, and it almost feels disingenuous. Pansy Shadow is feeling down. Puddleheart wants more children now that both of hers are adults. I mean, you can have more kids. Moonstem is crunching leaves with his paws. Strucktuft is reassuring a non-existent apprentice. Good for you, Strucktuft. Dewey Blink is decorating his nest. He is really just so in love. Thrushpaw is gossiping. And look how beautiful. Let's see Thrushpaw's relationship really quickly. They seem pretty good. This one still worries me a little bit, but other than that, everything seems very fantastic. I'm not too worried about the bloodthirsty thing either, because she's also smart, so I think she'll know when to, like, hold herself back. If you're helping gather herbs, then do that. I think Storktuft would also want to. Aw. That's cute. You guys are going training, I think. You guys are going hunting, and then the other three will go for a patrol. Hopefully no one dies again. And at this point, we are definitely going to do another time skip, but we're ending the episode here. Oh no. So, something bad just happened to our medicine cat, and I think it's death. No, not death. Okay, good. Blotchstar thinks she's going to have one kit. Winetooth is carrying catnip. Puddleheart went missing. Is she back? It's after a few days. So yeah, she's back. Why did you do that, Puddleheart? Okay, heat exhaustion. That's not good. Aw. Seems like everyone's looking after Winetooth. No one seems to have any ideas about Tuftstar though. So maybe it wasn't a murder by another cat. Thrushpaw apparently isn't taking her duties seriously. You should take your duties seriously, Thrushpaw. I'm going to see the things, if only because they're going to change next time anyway. Wave Belt, stop concerning me.